Hi, this is Kristen here with another process video, and today I'm going to be completing another Color Rush Studio challenge for International Scrapbooking Day, and this one was to use a cut file. And so I'm going to use this umbrella cut file. I back it with this colorful plaid paper. So this was included in the Funny Bunny, so the April add-on kit. And this is actually a paper by Echo Park, and I don't remember the line name of it. And so I'm going to start holding up some different papers to see what I like behind it. Some of it is from March's kit, which is Whispers of Spring, and some of it is from the April kit, so the Funny Bunny kit. The yellow paper I really liked, but I just felt like it blended in a little bit too much with since I cut the cut file out in white. And I really like this checkered paper. I felt like the umbrella really popped off the page with this one. And that is also from the April add-on kit. But since I had backed the cut file with that colorful paper, I kind of want to pull in something with kind of similar colors to it. So I ended up pulling in this paper, which was also from the April add-on kit. So again, an Echo Park paper. I'm going to go ahead and gut it, so that way I can reuse some of the paper later on down the line. And so the layout was going to be of my son and my daughter. A couple years ago, we went over to my mom's house, and of course it started pouring rain. So of course they wanted to go outside and play in the puddles. And my son had that umbrella and just struck a pose like that, which I just thought was so cute. I wanted to use both of those pictures, but I just felt like it was going to crowd the page a little bit too much. So that's why you see me kind of playing around with it. I definitely wanted to use this Dance in the Rain acrylic piece for my title that was included in the April acrylic set that you could purchase separately. The little raindrops that you see, I had cut out. That was, it was a Cricut Design Store cut file, and so I cut that on my Cricut. So here I'm just playing around with, do I want both photographs on there? And I really did not like the Dance in the Rain, the title down there. I mean, it looked okay, but I just felt like then that was going to make the page really unbalanced there. All the, kind of the big picture and the big acrylic piece. The umbrella was mostly tilting that way. I just felt like it was going to be too heavy on that side of the page. So, and see, I straightened it up. I'm like, oh, come on, I can make this work, can't I? So again, I put them back over there. Oh, jeez. I liked it tilted that way too, because that's kind of almost how he had his umbrella tilted. So I was kind of like, all right, I'll do, because I've got more pictures of them, splashing in the puddles and stuff. So I can always do a different layout and make it more about, playing in the mud or whatever. Because you can see my daughter there. She is just like almost up to her waist with mud. She was soaked. This little white piece that you see cut out there, that was included in one of the papers. And so it was, kind of a cut apart. But it was really cute because I had like little rain boots and little umbrellas on it. And it matched the colors of the backing paper of the cut file and the border paper. So I wanted to get that worked in there. And then I'm just going to place the raindrops all over the page, kind of sporadically. And here I'm still mocking it up. So I will mock everything up, make sure I like it, and then I always start getting stuff down. I'm always amazed when I watch like some people's process videos. They just go for it. Like they just glue stuff down. And they might mock it up to an extent, but like I really like to have things like kind of almost marched out exactly how I'm going to have it before I glue it down. And I am putting some of the raindrops on the picture. Now, I normally wouldn't do that, but I kind of feel like it would look weird without it. And they're, little tiny raindrops, so I'm not putting them anywhere where they would be, take away from the picture too much. So, and I thought that looked cute. I thought it made sense. So don't ever be afraid to put some stuff on your picture if you need to. So I got the cut file adhered down. I'm going to get this adhered, the picture with the cut apart, all adhered down. And then go from there, since that's going to be, pretty much any time I use a cut file, I always try to have the cut file be the majority of my embellishment on the page, because I feel like you spend a lot of time cutting it out, backing it, doing all that. And they're always so pretty and very clean looking. So I really try not to typically do a ton of embellishments with cut files. I tend to just let the cut file do all the work for me. So, usually, really, I tend to be, again, I'm kind of a maximalist. When I put embellishments on a page and things like that, I tend to have a hard time stopping. But with cut files, these, I feel like usually these tend to be pretty much my more minimalist layouts, just because I really feel like let the cut file do all the work for you. And you don't want to cut. Personally, for me, I don't want to cover up a cut file with a bunch of embellishments either. So, and here are some close-ups of the layout. I liked how it turned out. I thought it turned out really cute, and I thought that the acrylic piece was perfect for that. So here are some close-ups, and I appreciate you coming by to watch another process video.